So welcome to our part 2 of the trigonometric integral. So let us have now the trigonometric integrals involving powers of secant and cosecant. So this is now the second type of the trigonometric integrals wherein pag-uusapan naman natin is about the secant and cosecant. So this is now for the integral of secant to the nx dx and integral of cosecant nx dx, where n is a positive integer again. Okay, so that is our exponent. All right. So first, if n is even, okay, what do you mean by even? That is 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, and etc. Okay, so next natin dito is we're just going to strip 2 seconds out and convert the rest of the second to tangent. Okay, so ibig sabihin daw nito, ang gagawin lang natin ay maghiwalay tayo ng dalawa. Okay? And then, the rest daw na matitira is i-convert na natin siya into tangent. Okay? So, therefore, you have secant squared x is equal to tangent squared x plus 1, and then we're going to let u as tangent x. So, same goes with our cosecant, okay? So, you strip to cosecant out and convert the rest of the cosecant to cotangent, okay? So, sorry for the clarification here or the typo. So, using cosecant squared x is equal to cotangent squared x plus 1, then we're going to use now u as is equal to cotangent x. So, again, that is for the even value of n. Where, what about now if n is odd? Okay, so if n is odd, then we're going to let u be secant raised to n minus 2x. And then, si dv daw natin will be the secant squared x dx. And we're going to use now the integration by parts. So I assume that everyone still remembers how to use the integration by parts. And that is the formula of integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. Then we're going to convert tangent squared x is equal to secant squared x minus 1. Then same goes with our cosecant, okay? So magbabawas daw kasi tayo ng dalawa. Alright, so that is n minus 2. Then we're going to have our dv is equal to cosecant squared x dx. And use integration by parts. Alright? So with that, let us have now our sample problems for you to understand it more clearly. Alright, so let us have to evaluate the second for x dx. Okay, so ang gagawin lang natin dito is since ang ating exponent is an even, so ang gagawin daw natin is to strip 2, right? So ibig sabihin, magbabawas tayo ng dalawa. So we have now secant squared x at ang natira ay dalawa din. We have secant squared x dx. Okay. Ang next step natin ay palitan daw natin si secant squared x. Ito na lang una. Okay? Palitan daw natin si secant squared x ng tangent squared x plus 1. So therefore, magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng integral of tangent squared x plus 1 multiplied by the secant squared x dx. Alright? So now, ang gawin lang natin is to distribute para mawala na yung ating parentheses. So magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng integral of, si tangent muna, we have tangent squared x multiplied by secant squared x dx. And then, ang operation natin is plus, so therefore we have to add. Integral ng, okay, 1 times secant x squared, secant squared x dx is just equal to secant squared x dx. Alright? So with that, sabi sa atin, ang ilalet u daw natin is si tangent. Okay? So, we let u be tangent x, and then ano ngayon si du, that is a secant squared x dx. Very good. So now, applicable lang si let u dito sa una nating integrand. So ano daw, nag-let u natin si tangent, so therefore magkakaroon tayo ng u squared du plus integral ni secant squared x dx. Bakit hindi natin pinalitan? Kasi wala naman tayong tangent dito sa ating pangalawa. And we all know that secant squared x is integrable. Alright, we can now proceed to our integration. So, integral ni u squared is just equal to u cubed over 3 plus, ano ang integral ni secant squared x? That is a tangent x. And then don't forget your plus c. But again, we are not done yet since our given is in terms of x and yung answer natin ay naka u. So we have to substitute back the value of u, that is tangent. Tangent cube x over 3 plus tangent x plus c. And since this is not, this is already in the simplest form, then therefore this is now our final answer. Okay, let us now move to our example number 2. We have to evaluate the cosecant 4x dx. Alright, so kung titignan natin, ang ating exponent is 6 and that is uneven. Okay, so ano daw ang ginagawa natin? Maglabas daw tayo ng dalawa. Tama? We're going to use n minus 2. Alright, so with that, we have now integral of cosecant. Okay, so n minus 2. Ang n natin is equal to 6, pero ang kailangan daw natin is n minus 2 and that is x minus 2. Therefore, that is 4. Okay, so we have now cosecant raised to 4 multiplied by 4x. Alright, then we multiply it by cosecant squared 4x. Okay, then don't forget dx. Okay, kaya lang, ang meron lang tayong identities ay cosecant squared x is equal to cotangent squared x plus 1. Tama? Ganito lang ang meron tayo. Pero hindi natin kasi papalitan ito yung nasa pangalawa. Bakit? Kasi yan na yung gusto natin na maging value ng derivative natin. Tama? So, ang gagawin natin ngayon, ito, yung nauuna, paghiwalayin pa natin siya. Paano natin siyang pwedeng paghiwalayin? Pwede natin gamitin yung ating power rule. So, we have now cosecant squared 4x raised to 2. Tama? Kasi 2 times 2 is just equal to 4. And we multiply it by cosecant squared 4x dx. Okay? So with that, pwede na nating palitan ngayon, okay, yung value na ito. Pero take note na naka 4x yung given natin. So therefore, magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng integral ni that is a cotangent squared 4x plus 1. Okay, and don't forget na we should use square pa. Multiplied by cosecant squared 4x dx. Okay? So, ngayon, i-ano natin, kailangan lang nating i-expand yung ating naka-exponent. So, therefore, using our perfect binomial, okay? So, ang gagawin lang natin is that, diba, meron tayong a plus b quantity squared is just equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So, yan lang din yung i-apply natin. So, therefore, magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng cotangent 4x plus 2 times cotangent squared 4x plus 1. Okay? And then don't forget na yan yung naka-bracket natin. Then we multiply it by cosecant squared of 4x dx. Okay. So with that, we can now proceed in our distribution. Okay. Distribute lang natin yung nangyari. So we have now, okay, distribute muna natin si cotangent. So we have now integral ni cotangent raised to 4 multiplied by 4x okay, multiplied by cosecant squared 4x dx. Okay, and then ang kasunod natin, we have the plus operation. So therefore, we have integral ng 2 cotangent squared 4x multiplied by cosecant squared 4x dx. And then lastly, we have 1. So plus integral ni cosecant squared 4x dx. Okay? So with this naman, ang gagawin na lang natin is to let u. Okay? Mag-let u tayo. Kasi marami tayo dito, okay? Before we go on to our integrable. Alright. So ang ilalet u daw natin is si cotangent. So we have to let u cotangent of 4x. And take note that that du should be, ano daw yung du natin? Ano ba ang derivative ni cotangent? That is a negative cosecant squared 4x. But don't forget na kailangan mo pang kuhanin yung derivative ni 4x and that is 4. Alright, very good. So, kaya lang, ngayon, wala tayong mga 4 na kasama kay dx natin. Okay? So, meron lang tayo cosecant 4x dx. Same goes with here. So, you have to multiply 4 over 4. Okay? So, kapag nag-multiply tayo ng 4 over 4, ibig sabihin may lalabas na 1/4. And we're going to have now u raised to 4 du. Okay, but again, yes, may negative. So therefore, dapat ito ay may negative. Tama? Okay, so ibig sabihin yung nakalabas natin should be in negative as well. Alright, so we have negative 1/4 integral of u raised to 4 du. And then, since plus ito, tapos may negative tayo, so i-minus ko na siya. Then, take note na may 2 tayo. Tama. So, that is 2 over 4. Integral now of u raised to 2 du. And then, we have plus integral daw ni cosecant squared 4x dx. Okay? So, now, let us have our integrals. So, we have negative 1/4. Integral ng u raised to 4 is u raised to 5 over 5. Minus 2 over 4 is 1/2, right? Then, integral ni u squared is u cube over cube over 3. And then, we have now the integral of cosecant squared 4x. Alright, take note na kapag kinuha mo yung integral nito, mayroon tayong 4 kasi, diba? So, ibig sabihin, pag nag-let u ka dyan, okay, kailangan mo ng 4 dx. So, therefore, may lalabas. Okay? So, since this is also cosecant, therefore, that is a negative cotangent. So, we have negative 1/4 cotangent of 4x. And then, don't forget plus c. Okay, so again, this is not the final answer since we still have to substitute the value of u. Okay, so with this, we have now is equal to negative 1/4 of multiplied by 5. So magkakaroon tayo ng negative 1 over 20. Cotangent of 4x raised to 5 minus, okay, 1/2 over times 1/3, that is 1 over 6. And then we have cotangent of 4x raised to 3. And lastly, minus 1/4 cotangent of 4x. And don't forget your plus c. And with that, that is now our final answer. Okay, so we can now move to our part